It's Friday, so that means a new Around the Corner, and you and Morgan headed out into the community this time.
Yeah, I went to Chester, and again, got to give a shout out. This was a place we didn't know about, but we always ask you, let us know. We know that Five Country is a big area. We can't get to everywhere. There's a lot of hidden gems out there. We need your help, and this is how we found out about the Beard and Lady Inn. Check it out. This week on Around the Corner, Tiffany and Joe couldn't be here with me, but we know the show must go on. We've got special guest Morgan Wrigley here.
Surprise! Zach couldn't let you do this by yourself. And we are so excited because today we are at the Beard and Lady Inn in Chester.
This place rich with history, 137 years, survived multiple tornadoes, multiple fires, multiple floods, and still standing.
Yeah, and there might even be some ghost stories for you inside here and on our spooky season, but that's just scratching the surface of all there is to see.
So excited to show everyone. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so we're starting out here in the Mercantile, attached to the inn.
Yeah, this place is full of curiosities and treasures.
And we want to introduce you to who some people call the lady of the Beard and Lady Inn. We call her the mind, the visionary, Miss Lacey Hendricks.
Yes, and Lacey, you grew up in this area. Tell us a little bit about your story and how we got here today.
Yeah, I'm born and raised just a few miles north of these tracks. We're right here where the inn's at. Stayed here as a kid several times, have a lot of history. In 2020, we bought it and began a complete renovation of the place, almost 18 months of going down to the dirt and bringing it back. Today we have a beautiful apothecary and gift shop that we love to welcome guests in, and then upstairs we have 11 rooms to look at. So these stairs are actually original to the building. As you go up, you'll notice that they have a hard slant to the right.
Oh, yeah.
So 137 years of traveling feet that have created that beautiful slant in our stairs, so watch your step. We are here in the grand hallway. I like to point out to people that we actually have some shotgun splatter on our ceiling that's kind of reminiscent, speaks back to the Wild West days,
Yes,
right?
awesome.
We have this newspaper that's my favorite piece in the building, actually. It is Tender 1905.
Dear girls, write to me if you wish to marry soon. I'm 5'6", brown hair, weight 195, have $500 cash.
Hello, boys. Here's a nice girl from the Pine Tree State. Maine girls are all right. If you don't think so, write to me and be convinced.
This is an inn you've gone through. You really wanted to make this an experience for your guests, and you've themed all the rooms.
All inspired by common human fears and the stories of overcoming. So we don't land with the fear, it's the full-on experience of overcoming. So things like writer's block, fear of missing out, fear of commitment, fear of being alone. There's 11 to explore, but I'd love to show you a couple while we're here.
So you've given us a tour, really just given us a glimpse of what this place has to offer.
Yeah, and now for those that love just a little bit of a good ghost story, you've got some of those.
I have a few,
Okay.
yeah. Last year in November, I stayed here a night, stayed in a room alone by myself, and I chose to actually stay in the fear of being alone. I actually wrote the sentence, but are we ever truly, really alone? And question mark. And when I did, the lamp that was on the bedside table lit the room up like daylight all of a sudden. 30 seconds go by and I heard the train blow its whistle. I got excited and I thought, oh, I'd love to have a video of standing at the doors and watch the train come down through the valley. And I'm waiting right here as we're standing, sitting, waiting, and it never comes. 15 minutes go by and I'm like, I just need to go to bed. So I stand up to go back to my room, and as I did, I could see my reflection in this window here, and then I saw a reflection of someone else standing next to me right here. At that point, I promptly put myself to bed. So,
Yeah, so that happened right here?
yes.
Okay, well, I think it's time for us to go. That'll do it for us this week on Around the Corner. We'll just also found out she's also the mayor of Chester now.
What?
She's got
That's
big visions, big plans on just kind of revitalizing the area, bringing people back there. Obviously, we know all of Five Countries growing.
Yeah, but Chester really is sort of like down in that valley, and just it's a beautiful.
And they're
little
right
area.
in the middle of the River Valley in Northwest Arkansas. So anybody, especially this time of year, how many of us all just drive through those mountains for the views, a Sunday drive?
Motorcycles, whatever, to go through there.
We've
check
got
out
some
Chester.
great small towns there in the mountains that are worth stopping and hanging out. And so it's awesome to see some of these communities coming together and see them doing well and kind of bringing some places back to life.
That is awesome. Well, great job on that. Where should we go next? Just text us 479-785-5000. Maybe you know of a little gym out there that we haven't discovered yet. We want to know about it.